What up, players? um, Man, hung out with the fam today, just like I said I was. So coming back at you with another late vlog. It's dark out again. I'm out in the shop, obviously. Um, we didn't really do much. We we woke up late. We all stayed up late, just hanging out. I was playing my video game. Lily was playing her video game. I don't know what Kimmy was doing, probably on her phone. But man, we just I think the last time that I saw on my phone it was like 1, which is crazy weird for me. But I woke up, slept through the entire night. At one point I woke up in the middle of the night. I was sleeping in the game room. We have like a futon in there. It's in couch mode right now, and we were having a slumber party. And so my kid was sleeping on the floor. I was on the couch. I was laying on my side, but I was facing like the back. And at one point, I don't know what time it was, but I woke up and I rolled over and, and I looked, and my kid was just standing there staring at me. Like you see that in scary movies and stuff. You're like, what are you doing? But no, I was just like, what's up, kiddo? And she just like crawled under the blanket with me. So we just kind of slept on the couch or futon, whatever. But other than that, I slept through the whole night, and we didn't wake up till 10. Like I woke up, I grabbed my phone, I was like, holy crap, it's 10. It literally said 10:00. So I was like, whoa. And then I was just like, I started to move, and then my kid started to move, and I was like, are you awake? And she was like, so, yeah, so we ate breakfast. Then we had $30 in gift cards to Chick-fil-A. And the closest Chick-fil-A to us is like 45 minutes. So we were like, well, we'll go out there for lunch and we'll hang out there because they still have a mall that like people go to and stuff. And we're like, we'll just walk around or whatever. So we didn't go out there and eat until like 3, I think, by the time we finished up. And then Lily she was just kind of like bouncing off the wall. So there's like a little playground in the mall, and it's not a playground anymore. It's just like a space where the playground used to be. Like it's padded, and there's like a wall around it. And we went there, no one was there, but she was just literally running in circles, and other kids showed up, and they were all running in circles together. So that's what we did. We were there for probably 2 hours. Just Kimmy and I were just sitting there chatting. I don't know why I said it that way. That's about it. That was our day, and we just got back not long ago, and it's, I don't know, 6, we'll say? Sure. 5:30, I don't know. But there was a store right across the hall from where the playground was. Can't remember the name of the store, but they had like a island like band. The store was called like, oh my god, I don't even know. It was called like Everything Jamaica or something, and they had like a Atlantic Island like band, like one with like the steel drum and stuff. And I was listening to them because I never really listened to like the song structure and stuff, and I was listening, and the chord structure was very interesting. And the song structure was very interesting. So I was like listening, and it gave me like 3 ideas for songs. So that was cool. But I don't know. You know what? I came out, it was 65 today. What the heck's up with that? In the Northeast, it's December, 27th, 28th, something like that. It's almost January, and it's freaking 65 today. That was the high. I was outside. I have a hoodie now. It's sort of cold, but straight shorts, and I had this hoodie on. And I came over. There was a spot on the right there. There's a bunch of spots here. Those are just the wood, but the one is my roof is leaking right there for some reason, and it was leaking in several spots here. but there's no marks anywhere. But last night, when I uploaded the vlog, I said I was splitting firewood and stuff. When I was cleaning up and getting ready to go inside, it started raining a little. It started like drizzling, and it like rained a little bit. I was like, I'm gonna have to go check the roof or the floor tomorrow. So before I went inside, I came up here and wiped that area to make sure it was like dry and whatever. When I came out, there was a little puddle there. So I was like, dang it. So I got up on the roof and I was like doing that, and I was up there. So I was like, well, I'll just clean out the gutters, because there's a bunch of pines and stuff behind here. So there was like broken branches on there from the windstorms and tons of pine needles in the gutter and whatever. So I cleaned all that up, but I have this stuff called through the roof that I use to patch. It's just coming through the screw or something. I don't know. The screw didn't set, or the metal was, because it was like in the 20s all last week, and now it's in the 60s. So I guess the metal roof is just expanding and contracting. I'm not really much of a roofer. I did the grunt work for a roofing company back in the day, like high school and after college, but I was always carrying the shingles up the ladder, so I learned a little bit, but never did metal roofing. And I tried it. I watched some videos and stuff. I did pretty good, but other than that one leak, I designed this place myself. I was feeling inspired, so I did it like a little differently, and it just, it wasn't quite the way that I wanted it to be. So, well, it's the way I wanted it to be. There's some design flaws in it, let's say. Like this center beam here, it extends out into the exterior because I wanted some overhang. Because these are, let me think about this. I want to make sure I math it right. The shop is 30 foot long, and it overhangs, because I didn't cut these boards. They're two 2x6s sandwiched together, and then the edge rests on the center beam, and then another set of 2x6s rest on that and go and extend out past the wall like they do on this side. See how they right up here? And I did that because I wanted to have an overhang. I wish I would have done, I like the way it looks, but weather-wise, these walls just get beat on when it's raining, which the more overhang you have, the less it's going to get beat on. It overhangs, I want to say, a foot. It's just not enough. But since those beams extend out, because my roof rafters also extend out. So this is the back. They set on the wall here, and they overhang 2 feet. That doesn't hang out a foot. I think it's like 6 inches maybe. That overhangs like a foot or two, and then out front it was supposed to overhang a foot or two. These are 10 foot long. This would make sense because it's 15 by 30. So I think it's 8 and 8, 16 by 30. Yeah, 8 and 8. So it overhangs 2 feet there. But when I ordered all these the boards, I ordered all 2x6 by 10 foot long. And they gave me enough 10 footers for the back, but in the front, I guess they ran out of 10 footers and they gave me 12 footers. Is that the next size up? I think so. So that overhangs 4 feet. Something like that. I could be wrong. That looks like 3 foot. I don't know. Anyways, too dark to tell. Anyways, this center beam that holds up the roof rafters at my license plates, not my license plates, but the license plates are on there. Ones that I've collected over the years. You know what I mean. This beam, it goes out the wall. Where is it? Right there. So the center beam goes out past the wall, and these roof rafters lay on that. I know typically you build like a box, right? And you like screw it to the roof when you want an overhang. But I know a lot of people do it, but I remember my grandfather telling me a long time ago, I was helping him with his roof or something like that. And he was like, don't walk out there because they build it this way. And that's not a very strong way to do it. And I never understood what he meant. But then when I did construction, I saw that and I was like, I see he's right. Because all that weight is on those screws holding it in. So I had my beam extend out. So it's like actually resting on that. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Because it's the same with my, how did I do that actually? Now I'm confused. Missing the point. It's not the point. I'm not going to be able to see this. Oh, it's resting on these corner posts. Can't see that through the camera. Anyways, maybe I still want to... People have asked me to do like a tour, a video. I should probably do that soon when it's light out. Anyways, because those beams stick out, a problem I had, you probably can't see it too much, but... not really. That's just wood discoloration there. Up there, just take my word for it. There's discoloration because water was coming in there. So I had to like custom fit some flashing around the beam outside. It looks fine. It sticks down a little bit. But that's one thing I was just like, I could have like cut it at an angle or something. I don't know what would have been better. Probably just build a box like everybody does, right? I don't know. But my point is there's just little design flaws like that. I mean, overall, I'm happy, right? I mean, hell, I got this sweet workshop, right? So I'm not complaining, but just little design flaws like that. But that roof leaking, I don't know. I don't know why. I tried to make sure, I know a lot of people... I know a lot of roofers and people who have done roofs, and I used to work at a hardware store, so there were retired contractors that worked there that I could ask and talk to, and people, I started to get to know contractors that came into the store, and I would talk to them. Half told me I needed to put, like, I put the tar paper down, and half the people said I need to put purlins, so running perpendicular to my roof rafters, and then put the roof on top of, the metal roof on top of that. The other half told me I can just put it right on the tar paper. And that's what I did. I haven't had any problems with ventilation. Maybe I am because it's like getting too hot and expanding and contracting and stuff, and it like wiggled the screws loose. But I tried to make sure, and I got pretty much all of them into these rafters. So the screws went down into the rafters. They were, but some of them I missed. One that's leaking over there, but there's a few other ones that I missed. Like one right there and right there, but they don't leak. I don't know. So at one point I was getting frustrated because it's like every time I come in here and it rained, there's a leak. But it just started this year. It wasn't like that before. So, I mean, there's no like bad damage or anything. So luckily I didn't insulate or anything yet. But at one point, it's like, because this is like the 5th time I think I've gotten up there to like fix the same spot. Gets a little better every time, I guess, but I don't know exactly what's happening. But I almost thought about just taking the metal roofing off and just using shingles, because that's what I'm used to. And I don't really like the metal roofing. I wouldn't use it again, to be honest. It went up much faster, but working with those screws are annoying. And you think a metal roof is stronger, but the screws are the weakest point. So, like, if a tree falls on it, it'll dent the metal roof, but it'll probably still, like, work, which is cool, which is what I was thinking. But then, like, if it makes a screw pop out, well, then it leaks. So you're kind of screwed. Almost literally, right? I don't know. But I spent a lot of money on that. Some of it I had gotten from other people that was like left over from jobs, but I still had to buy, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 or 12 sheets. And I think I had like 5. I don't know. But it was a lot of money. So I'm like, I don't want to take it all down. And then what am I going to do with it? Scrap it and get like $1 for it? I just got to keep working on it, So anyways, yeah, I just hung out with the fam today. Not really doing much. It was nice to just hang out. I'm actually going to go in and play a game, I think, and finish this Miller Lite, a fine Pilsner beer, which my brother brought these on Christmas, and we were kind of laughing because we were like, it's Miller Lite in a can, and their little logo says, a fine Pilsner. Like, who are you fooling, man? Like, people buy Miller because it's cheap. You know what I mean? I don't know. But cleaned up the yard a little bit again today, too, because it was so nice out. I just wanted to be outside. I don't know. I guess I'm going to play it by ear tomorrow because there's some stuff Kimmy wanted to do tomorrow that I don't want to do, so I think she's going to go do that. But I just I want to do music stuff, but to be honest, I'm also trying to take a break and like do other things, you know? I've really been wanting to work on this go-kart. Look at that thing. It looks so mean, bro. It'll rip. It's not running right. I'm pretty sure I need to replace the diaphragm here in the carburetor. I bought a rebuild kit for the carb, and the only thing it didn't come with was, if you know anything about carburetors, there's usually like a little diaphragm in there. It's just worn out, I think. It's pretty like haggard looking. It works, it starts, it runs. I've ridden this before. I can't shift. I just have to like leave it in gear, hold the clutch in, and start it, and I'm just stuck in that gear. And it rips. You guys may have seen the little video clip I posted doing a little burnout. But I couldn't get it to like rooster tail much because it's not running right. But I used the rebuild kit that I bought, and it runs better, but I think that diaphragm. And really all I need to clean up stuff on it. Right now I have the battery tender on it. But so this lid usually closes. My battery's tender's on there right now. I move it around every so many days to all my stuff. But all my electronics are pretty much in here. I may have showed you guys this before. There's little things I want to do. Like this was on sale at the hardware store that I worked at. It was like a couple bucks, but I thought it'd be cool to like mount this puppy here. Just so there's like a tail light, you know, and a running light. It was a motorcycle engine, so it has hookups for like turn signals and stuff. I'm not going to do all that. I mean, I just have to like, I've been figuring out the wiring, which I have figured out. I have it labeled and stuff, but I just got to like, you know, strap it down to wherever its final place is going to be. And just things like this is the horn. Like if I'm going to keep it, I need to just mount it somewhere or just disconnect it. The biggest thing though, it's drivable. The biggest thing about this right now is like I built this shifter. So it's just the handle from the motorcycle, and then this is the clutch. It's a kid's go-kart, so there's not much room up here for a third pedal, right? So I just used this and figured like there's no reverse, but it would be like, you know, either forward, it's a 5-speed, I think, and it would be upshifting, and then pulling it back would be downshifting, right? But because of the way the suspension is set up, the whole engine moves. You know what I mean? So I have to use cables to shift, and I can't. It's more complicated than it seems like. So I'd like to get this thing going soon. I still want to set up the shop and all that, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go play my video game. I'm ready to just chill out, eat a snack, whatever. So thanks for your support, guys. The original album, I'm going to be going hard on this. It's going to be cool. I'm really stoked about this, and I have some really cool ideas for videos and stuff. I'm excited. So thanks for the support. Affiliate links are in the bio. Merch links. Please keep commenting, sharing, liking, all that stuff. Appreciate you guys doing that. See you tomorrow.